we're going to start with is from the fighting horse, right foot back. And this is just a snap kick. So we're going to open and we're going to come up, raise your knee up, and you're going to snap that out. And the part, it's like a fist. You curl your toes back, the ball of that foot.
To draw the toes towards my head?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so that you're punching with the ball of that foot.
Okay.
And now, if you have shoes on, then on the snap kick, you're probably, if they're like real flexible, then you can do that, but give them the toe.
Okay.
You know,
If you
and it
have
won't
shoes
hurt
on.
your toes.
Yeah.
Okay, so from here, and when we do this kick, we're not going to be throwing our arms down or anything. We're just going to transfer our guards. So from here, we're going to come up, keep guards up, us.
Us.
So look at the groin, your groin in the mirror. Groin, us.
Us.
Stomach,
Us.
solar plexus,
Us.
and then face if you can.
Us.
Good, okay, so from here, groin,
Okay.
stomach, solar plexus, and snap it. There is a thrust kick that would look like this. But that would be for somebody, to me, that you've already incapacitated with something, and then you're just going to drive them down. So the snap kicks are quick, but you see MMA fighters knock people out with them occasionally. Yeah. Okay, left foot back. Us. Same thing. Snap kick.
Us.
Groin. Stomach. Solar plexus. Face. Okay. Groin. Stomach. Solar plexus. Face. Okay, now we're going to go with a roundhouse. In my dojo, 3 dojos I was in Chinese Kenpo, they called roundhouse a wheel kick. But they're the only ones in the world that did that. And because I got one of these, I'm going to call it a wheel kick. It's going to be called a roundhouse like everybody else. And the entire world calls it. So
The entire world calls it
roundhouse.
roundhouse, but we call it
Chinese, my instructors called this a wheel kick. So it's the same as a snap kick, except instead of coming up here and going here, you're rotating your hips and coming in.
And
so
then step down or draw it back.
either. So come
Okay.
over here, get in a fighting stance. So if you're in a fighting stance here, I have nothing but bone and elbows, show up bones as targets. But I can come up here with a roundhouse.
And what part of your foot flat?
Well, so the old masters teach this, you're kicking the same way. But in reality, even barefoot fighters in the MMA, they kick with the top of their foot or their shin.
Okay.
So target area is from here
Okay.
down. So when I kick you, and in the dojo, we're going to be kicking each other at some point in sparring. And you don't want me, it'd be like me punching you really hard with a fist. So instead, I can come in here, and whether it's head, you know, if I go low a few times, but that's a roundhouse right there, okay? Chinese Kenpo, they call it a wheel kick, and on the paper it says wheel kick.
Okay.
But it isn't a wheel kick. Okay, so we're going to do a few of those. Okay. All right, so from here, guards up, off the right, we're just going to throw some into the stomach groin area. So you open, come up, us, and step down. Okay, now open, come up, us, and then do a reverse twist moving away, just to get room.
Okay.
So we'll do that a couple of different ways. Okay, 1, kick, come down, kick, come down, and then kick, and then cross and cover, and move away just to make room. So a lot of your techniques will be like that, where you'll finish it with a move and then you'll cross and cover.
Okay.
So we ran out of distance here. Okay, so from here, kick, us, kick, us, kick, us, switch guard. Okay, so good. Kick, us, kick, us, kick, us, switch guard, us. So all you're doing, you've taken care of these guys. Now, this is a good way to...
So how are you pointing your toes when you kick?
The same way. Just, I have them tucked.
You have them...
Yes.
You have them pointed.
Yeah, the only way I do the other with the ball of the foot is with the snap kick.
Okay.
Although, in a test, we may ask you how you would use the ball of your foot in a roundhouse. Okay. So, what would be a good target for the ball of foot?
In a roundhouse?
In a roundhouse, yeah.
Upper, I guess? Upper body?
Well,
or
honestly,
if you're...
Depends.
Okay. Depends how your body...
Depends if you want to break your toes or not, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the masters will tell you, oh no, you can use the ball of your foot to kick them in the temple, and you know what? It's just so much easier when you're sparring, because nobody's holding still.
Yeah.
So you protect your foot, you protect your partner. Those are roundhouses, a side thrust. So from here, okay, you're gonna actually, you bring that up and load it and kick out, and you are actually trying to kick with the heel on this.
Got it. Heel.
Kicking with, like, if we're sparring in the dojo, I'm gonna use the whole bottom of my foot to be nice to everybody. But if in real life, you're gonna use that heel. When I fight, I like to step.
Yeah.
And then come back. Okay. So I'm actually doing a tiny twist, right? A tiny twist stance. Boom! And I mean, I can launch that sucker. And gives you all this power. And it freaks people you're fighting out.
It does. The twist.
Yeah, like in a fighting stance here. So I'm quite a ways away from you, but if I come here, what am I going to do? Am I going to spin? What am I going to do?
Confusion.
And I'm going to launch you. So off the left foot. Right foot back. Us. Okay, kick. 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 Switch cover. Us. Kick. Kick. Switch cover. Us. Kick. 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 Good. I do almost all my kicks on the bag. Last kick we're going to do today is a spinning rear. So it's a rear thrust, which is one of your kicks. So let's face this direction to start with. So the rear thrust, start on our right. We bring our guards up. One guard is low, one's high, one's protecting ribs, and then you're gonna load your kick, and kick. Okay. So,
and do I move my guard over?
My guard. When I set up to look, I'm looking over my shoulder.
Oh, and you don't extend
and kicking.
You just keep it here.
Correct.
Okay.
Because that's where it's protecting you.
Okay.
Left side. Bring your checks around. Left side. And kick.
Okay.
So a spinning rear is just as you're here, you're gonna, number one, point your heel directly at the target. And then as you come around, look and you'll kick.
Okay.
Okay, so on the spinning rear, you gotta learn distance, number one. But when you turn, it's like 1, 2. 1 is targeting, 1, and 2 you're coming around and looking. Because if you just try and kick as fast as you can, if you're not doing it all the time,
If you're not picking a target.
well, you're going to go past it. No.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hit right on with my heel, but I do it all the time. So from here, it's 1, 2. Okay? From here, 1, 2. Try it.
1, 2.
Yeah.
And then where do I drop?
Right where you dropped.
Okay.
And just have your guards there ready to
Okay.
fight if you need to. 1, 2. Very good. Okay. So if you come down in an awkward position a little bit, then go ahead. Then go ahead and move.
Okay.
So when I'm doing all my kicks,
Okay.
you know,
You get
then
Okay.
just moving so that I'm in ready to go. After the kick,
Okay.
just move into a really strong stance. Perfect, just like that.
So just get the stance back.
Yeah, because you might come down a little weird, so then just readjust yourself on your opponent, which
Okay.
is the bag. Try some off the left, which is always harder. Not bad. Now fix your stance a little better. Good, good, good. Yeah, good.
So, wait, I'm doing the wrong one again.
That's okay.
So here.
Do one, then do the other. Good, that's okay. Toes. So strongest kick in the body. You're using the largest muscle groups here.
Yeah.
So if you can learn to kick somebody with that, there's so much power there, it's unreal. However, you are giving them your back, your spine, back of your head. So it's after you've already damaged them or neutralized them. This is what we call a roundhouse. Check this out. Okay? Yeah.
It's like a hook or something.
That's exactly what it is. So here's a front hook. Yeah. Right there. So if we're fighting here, okay, I'm just going to hook you really hard. Head, wherever I want.
So it's with
The heel.
the heel.
The heel, the hook. And so when I do this on the bag, I strike from the heel up to about here. And I don't look to just plant my heel on the bag. I look to really hook it, because that's what I'd be doing to a body. So this is called a spinning hook. On the sheet it says Roundhouse 360.
Okay.
Well, that was actually, this is a 180. Boom! That's a 180. A 360 would be, wow. And right back down. Target. 1, at your target. 2, you're going to come around. Go lower. Be a little bit closer for this one. Guards. Bring your guards with you.
Okay.
So that when you come around to kick, boom, your guards are right there. And then you can, when you come down, you can do things. Good.
Okay. That was that foot. Oh, that one's so hard. That side.
The left is always hard for right hand. After you kick the chair a couple of times, you learn how to do it correctly.
Oh.
You know, because it's hard to come around. And believe me, I was 28 years old, pretty decent shape, better than most, but so it's just coming around over,
Oh, higher.
coming around
Oh,
over,
coming around.
and make the hook on the chair. Ooh, like that, okay? And then if, so that was a 360.
Yeah.
But you can do a 180, a 180. Anyway, that's a good thing if you need help at home.
Okay, I will.
The roundhouse kick is a killer kick for a fight, especially for groin. If they're open like a boxer, then you can use that snap kick.
Oh, right.
But if they're closed up like a martial artist, then that's when you come around with the roundhouse.
Okay.
Right? Off the rear. Kick me. Roundhouse. Boom! Just like that.
Okay.
Because now you've got all these targets open to you.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Or
huge arsenal in my sparring.
Okay. Cool.
I'll do
Sure.
that.
One more time.
Okay. You say the inward stuff.
Okay. Inward. Inward. Outward. Outward. Upward.
Upward.
Downward.
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 Open.
Open.
Step up. Inward.
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 Outward. Outward. Upward.
Oh yeah. Up.
Okay,
Oh, sorry,
so
I got
the
you.
cats are always on the rear foot, so upward,
Upward.
step back. Upward, good. Downward.
Downward. Yep. I
That's
just
it.
just that.
So once you watch the video,